there everybody, what is going on today? Welcome back to another lesson. Thank you for tuning in. So here's something I have that I think is super important, and it's how to clean up your playing. Whether it be your picking, legato, all of this stuff, this is a technique that's going to quickly solve the issue of kind of like string noise and stuff like that that could potentially happen when we're playing guitar, especially with high gain and distortion. So here's how we do it. We just kind of like turn over to our amps real cool like that. And then you look at your dial and you turn it to a clean sound. Instantly my playing is so clean. No, I'm just joking. That was a very poor attempt at a joke. But in all seriousness, I do have a couple of examples for you. And the basis of the whole lesson is going to be palm muting, using our right hand to mute those strings. It's a similar kind of way that I approach it, as like you've seen people who kind of have like the hair bands on their guitars. I kind of treat my right hand the same way. I keep it pretty much anchored on the strings the whole time. And what that does is it keeps a lot of the resonance to like a minimum on the strings, and it cleans them up. So let's kind of get started on the lesson. Okay, so let's get to the first exercise. So this one's kind of cool because it incorporates something that I think is incredibly important. That's a bunch of messed up papers back there that I just saw. No, it incorporates palm muting and not palm muting. It's important to be able to do both because you just don't want to have one sound all the time. So basically, we're going to do a pentatonic run up the guitar neck. I'm going to play it for you real quick. Now, if you guys want the tabs for these licks, they're over on the Facebook page and the little note called YouTube Video Lessons or something like that. But here's the lick. Okay, so what am I doing here? Like I said, it's a pentatonic run, and basically I mute the D string and I don't mute the G. So I'm gonna, on the D string, I'm gonna play 2 to 5. I notice my hand is anchored back here and palm muting. Now when I go to the G, I'm going to simply play 2 hammer on 4, and I pick my hand up. So actually I'm gonna scoot over a little bit more so you guys can see my right hand better. Sorry about that. So we have the first one. So 2 5 on the D, and then 2 hammer on 4 on the G, but don't forget the palm mute on the D string. Okay, and I repeat that twice. Okay, now I'm going to come up here, staying in the pentatonic scale. So now I'm going to go to 5 7 on the D, which is going to be palm muted, and then 4 7 on the G with the hammer on, not palm muted. And you notice this is also adding what I would consider an accent note. There's more of an accent on those notes, and it gives you a real nice dynamic feel when you're playing stuff like this. So we're going to scoot up again. Now it's the same exact thing, but 7 9 on the D and G. Up again, and we're at the 9 12. And you can finish it or continue going if you want to. You can do it backwards. Lots of different things you can do with that lick. So that's the first example. Alright, so let's keep this palm mute picking train going. So we got that the first one. Now this one is, again, not meant for speed or flashiness. It's about the technique that we're doing inside of it. So this is the lick. You can speed it up as fast as you want. So what I'm doing here is just an A minor scale. I'm playing 7, 8, 10, but I'm palm muting it on the low E string. 7, 8, 10 on the A, 7, 9, 10 on the D, 7, 9, 10 on the G, and then I go to the B string, and everything has been palm muted so far except for this. Now I'm going to go 8, 10, 12 on the B, not palm muted, and then 10, 12, 13 on the B, not palm muted, and then 10, 12, 13 on the high E string. Again, not palm muted. But you can palm mute those too if you want to. It's all a personal preference, but this is just for the purposes of the exercise. So just because I wanted those, again, to have that, I love a building sound where like the mute kind of gives you this real bass, and then as you relieve the mute from the strings, you kind of increase the treble, and it gives you more of that cutting sound. I really like that, that feel of it. So that is example number 2. Alright, so let's raise the stakes a little bit here and get a little bit more of a complicated lick happening. So this one is going to follow in the same line as other ones. Basically the lesson is my approach to using the muting, so that's why you're getting a lot of the similar ideas of some strings muted, some of them not. So here's the lick. Okay, so let's break this lick down. So it's kind of like an Yngwie inspired one with this pedal tone kind of feel to it. So real slow, it's this. Now this one has something a little bit different than the other ones because the first two were completely unmuted. Now the third one has a very slight palm mute. It's not quite a real heavy one, it's just a very light palm mute. Now the next ones have your heavy palm mute. So the whole lick would be this. We're going to play 5 on our high E string, so 5, 8, 7, 8. Unmuted, the B string is going to be 5, 8, 6, 8. Now on the G, you're going to shift down, and this is where you have that light palm mute, and it's going to be 4, 8, 4, 7, 5, 7. Then we go to the D string, which is going to be 3, 7, 5, 7, with a heavy palm mute. Up string, do the exact same frets, 3, 7, 5, 7, up to the low E string, 3, 7, 5, 7, 5, just to bring it back to our root. So that one all together again, nice and slow. Up to speed. Alrighty guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I really think it's something that's important and will, like I said, it literally instantly clean up your playing. If you're having some trouble with like string noise and stuff like that, just try adding a real light palm mute and you guys are going to be good to go. So if you would, please like the video. You can share it. That helps kind of get the word out about the channel. And as always, please subscribe. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. Grab your guitars. Hopefully you have a guitar strap. You can stand up. I don't know where mine is. And of course, play something cool. Peace out, guys.